All right, y'all, we are back with another video, and here we go again. Now, this right here, you got to be kidding me. You got a star, Stormy Daniels, is trying to convince and tell Melania Trump to divorce Donald Trump because he was found guilty in this sham trial. And we all know that this judge, Michonne, was corrupt. We know that Stormy Daniels is a complete liar, her and Michael Cohen. All of these folks are complete liars, and this woman has the audacity to try to tell Melania Trump to divorce Donald Trump because a crooked judge found him guilty. Like this right here is just ridiculous, especially like who it's coming from. And of course, we all know about Stormy Daniels and her background to be trying to tell Melania Trump, a woman that Stormy Daniels could never be, what she should do. So we definitely going to check this right here out. Like I said, this one is coming from Doug. I will leave the original video in the description. Make sure y'all go to Doug's channel. Let him know that I sent you, all right? He said, Melania Trump shocks everyone with proof Stormy Daniels just wanted ruined. Like I said, this woman is a liar. And like I said, I just can't get over the fact that somebody what Stormy Daniels does or what she did can try to talk to Melania Trump. Like, this right here just don't make sense. Stormy Daniels is not even in the same ballpark as Melania Trump. She couldn't even walk in the same room with Melania Trump. She don't stand a chance against Melania Trump. So we definitely finna check this out. Make sure y'all please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody showing so much support. Everybody who's been watching the entire video, I appreciate all of you who stays to the end, watch the entire video. I really, really appreciate all of you that does that. Make sure you please hit that like button. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight into this, man, and let's see exactly what happened. Let's go.
I don't know what Trump has done with Stormy Daniels. I don't know. I do know what she has done with her life publicly, taking money to do adult entertainment and cause many a man to fall. That's her gift, is to destroy marriages, to destroy men, to entice them away. And she thinks that's awesome. She thinks it's just another job. We've got two articles that really expose Stormy Daniels. I mean, she's already been exposed almost every way you possibly can, but maybe not quite this way, in her battle to destroy Donald Trump by trying to get Melania Trump to divorce her.
That's
now watch
crazy.
this. This is proof she's a homewrecker. Welcome to Doug in Exile. This is where the happy patriots are. And we're here to give some encouragement to the Trump family and to expose Stormy Daniels. Let's watch these two. Here's two articles. First one, this is the BBC. Headline is, Donald Trump says hush money trial very hard on wife Melania. Now, they like to imply with that she's upset that he had an affair, and we don't know that at all. I mean, I have no idea, again, what their relationship, and neither does the BBC, and neither does that quote clarify things. Here's the article. Donald Trump has said his historic trial and criminal conviction have been, quote, very hard for his wife, former First Lady Melania Trump. Now, they leave it intentionally vague.
Yeah, they do.
So that you might think that she's implying that he cheated on her. But that's not necessarily what has happened. Last week, jurors found Trump guilty of falsifying business records to conceal hush money payments, blah, blah, blah. That's all made up, all those reasons. That's not really what the case was about. There was no crime. With the verdict, he became the first U.S. president to be convicted of a crime. He has repeatedly called the trial rigged and politically motivated, which is accurate.
Yeah, it is.
In an interview with Fox News over the weekend, Mr. Trump vowed that success at the upcoming November U.S. election would be his revenge. Good man, that is also true. We're going to get some revenge on all these Democrats, including Strumpet, Stormy Daniels. He is slated to be sentenced on July 11th and plans to appeal the convictions. Remember, guys, he can't appeal until after he's sentenced. Once he's sentenced, boom, they trigger an automatic appeal. Speaking to Fox News on Sunday, Trump said that the legal battle's been particularly difficult on his wife. Quote, she's fine, but I think it's very hard for her, he said, adding that in many ways, it's tougher on them, his family, than it is on me. That's true. Trump is a man of action. He's been, he's got a thick skin. His family, though, That's who all this media stuff is really trying to destroy, to hurt Trump by hurting Melania, Barron Trump, his kids. Under New York law, each of the 34 felony counts Trump was convicted of could result in up to 4 years in prison. Maybe that's what's tough about the trial. Maybe that's what's tough on Melania. Maybe she doesn't want her spouse to go to prison for 4 years. Though this is not considered a likely outcome, I'm calling it. I'm saying he's going to prison because I think Merchant is totally over the top, crazy, and compromised.
Corrupt.
In his interview with Fox, he said on being imprisoned, he'd be okay with it. Quote, I think it would be tough for the public to take, he said. You know, at a certain point, there's a breaking point. Oh, yeah. In her first public remarks since the convictions, Miss Stormy Daniels told UK newspaper, The Mirror, that she believes Mr. Trump, quote, should be sentenced to jail and some community service working for the less fortunate. You know what? Every adult film star should do the same for destroying men, for wrecking men. They should do maybe some jail time, some community service, you know, working for the less fortunate. Okay, so now let's jump over to this other article. This is Newsweek. Stormy Daniels, new advice for Melania Trump. So now,
you know, just reading this right here, how can somebody like Stormy Daniels have advice for Melania Trump? Stormy Daniels can't even be in the same room as Melania Trump. She's not in the same class as Melania Trump. She'll never be a Melania Trump. But yet she has advice for Melania Trump, and Stormy Daniels know that she's a liar and the things that she's been doing almost her whole life, and she want to call out Donald Trump, spread all these lies, got corrupt judges and DA believing everything she said just because it's politically motivated and they want to take Donald Trump down. Now, I have to say I agree with Doug with them more likely going to put him in jail. We don't want that to happen, but we know how crooked Judge Merchan is. He has to put that label on Donald Trump to try to force people to not vote for Donald Trump. Or how can you vote for a convicted felon, and how can you vote for a president that went to jail? It don't matter if he go to jail for 1 day. They still will say he went to jail. They just want to put that tag on him. And that's the reason why I say I believe they're going to try to do that. They're going to try to put him in jail. And this is crazy because if you look at it, The View, they already exposed what D.A. Bragg been telling Sonny Holston, talking about they think about getting Donald Trump 1 year in jail. They talking about putting him in Rikers Island, like one of the worst devastating jails in New York. They saying that they don't want him to have protective service or anything. Like, these people is really trying to take out Donald Trump. And you got this porn star, Stormy Daniels, talking about she got advice for Melania Trump. Melania don't want to hear anything from Stormy Daniels. And I can tell you that now. She don't want to hear nothing from somebody like this woman that's going around just lying. What it was in 2016 or 2018, she told Bill Martin nothing ever happened. Now all of a sudden something happened. Like, it just lies. And you got a corrupt judge that believes everything just because he don't like Donald Trump and his daughter is making money off this crap. Like this right here is just dumb to me. I'm pretty sure Melania gonna shock her, but not even. Melania is gonna shock Stormy Daniels by not responding to some of these dumb things that she's saying. That's how Melania is gonna shock her, with silence. Like, this is crazy.
Now Stormy Daniels is reaching out and giving ridiculous advice to Melania Trump. Adult film star Stormy Daniels gave new advice to Donald Trump's wife, Melania Trump, on Sunday after the former president was found guilty in his criminal hush money trial after the Democrats basically attacked him and his entire campaign. Let's get down to her actual quote. On Sunday, in an interview with The Mirror, Daniels, whose real name is Stephanie Clifford, her real name is Homewrecker, called on
Now, before we even get to this, but y'all see what I'm talking about? You see how Stormy Daniels, Michael Cohen, Alvin Bragg, all these people get to say stuff about Donald Trump, get to slander him. They get to go on talk shows and just say anything they want to say about Donald Trump. Michael Cohen was just on TikTok again talking about he hoped Donald Trump go to jail. All these folks, and then Trump can't even say Michael Cohen's name. This is crazy. Trump cannot say Michael Cohen's name, and this man was just on TikTok last night slandering Trump, wishing him to go to jail, still wearing t-shirts with Trump behind bars. But Trump will get fined or Trump will get jailed if he responds to what this man is saying about him. This is just crazy. And everybody is seeing it. That's the reason why Donald Trump is just winning in the polls right now, and Joe Biden is suffering. He's imploding. He's done. He's finished. Just crazy. All these people get this constantly. E. Jean Carroll, another one. Can't really say nothing about her. Every time he says something about her, they talking about suing him again. Trying to make him, give out more money. But he can't say anything back to these folks. And then you got Stormy Daniels who think Melania is going to listen to her bull crap. What? Melania don't care about Stormy Daniels. She know this woman to lie. She might be concerned because she don't want her husband going to prison. She don't want him going to jail. She knows Donald Trump is innocent. She don't want to take no advice from somebody like Stormy Daniels. Woman, look at your background. Look what you've been doing. Why would somebody that has so much class like Melania would take advice from Stormy Daniels? It should be inappropriate to say Melania and Stormy at the same time. You shouldn't even be able to do that. It just don't connect.
Former First Lady to leave her husband due to his real name is Stephanie Clifford. Her real name is Homewrecker. Called on the former First Lady to leave her husband due to his guilty verdict.
That's crazy.
This is her true agenda, to destroy a marriage. And that's really what these adult stars are good at, is destroying men and destroying marriages. I pray that she would repent. Quote, she said, I don't know what their agreement may or may not be, but Melania needs to leave him. Not because of what he did with me, oh, heaven forbid, or other women, but because he is a convicted felon, unquote. Daniel said, of course, the reason why he's a convicted felon is because he's a successful Republican presidential candidate.
Yep.
Not because he slept with you, Stormy, because about 50 million guys have slept with you, and they're not.
See, and that's the thing right there. That's the thing right there. You talking about because what he did to you, but yet, like Doug said, what about the other 50 million guys? Why they ain't in court? What about all these other men that Stormy Daniels slept with? Why they ain't in court? Why they ain't convicted felons? Talking about this woman needs to leave her husband, not because what he did with me. What you talking about? You remember? You don't remember you saying that he never touched you? He never did anything with you? You remember that? No, but now all of a sudden he touched you. Boy, these lies just be catching up with people. These lies catch up with them all the time.
Because he slept with you, Stormy, because about 50 million guys have slept with you, and they're not. They did not get a felony, though they should. She added, quote, it's been proven he's abusive. No, it hasn't.
No, it has not.
He was found liable for blank assault and tax fraud and is now a criminal. He's neither Teflon Don nor Teflon Con anymore. She's an empty head. What a meathead, and mean and vindictive and creepy to target Trump's specific marriage. And of course, the media is just falling all over her as if they're talking to like Stephen Hawking, the smartest man in the world. Suddenly here's Stormy Daniels giving marital advice or unmarital advice to Melania Trump. I think Melania Trump has no intention of leaving Donald Trump. I hope the allegations are not true. Trump has denied them. But, men have problems with women. They always have, going all the way back. You can read it in the Bible. It's all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
I pray for men, obey their vows, respect their wife, turn away from these women, and especially online movies of women like Stormy Daniels. I pray that we would resist. And she is no friend to any man.
Shout out to Doug, man. Another great video. She showed Lane because she's a complete liar and trying to ruin a marriage is exactly what she's trying to do. Oh, she should leave him. Not because of what he did to me. Man, shut up with that. It ain't nothing but just lies. 1 minute he touched you. 2nd minute he never did anything with you. Then you get to court. All of a sudden now he touched you. Now all of a sudden you revealing all type of stuff. I'm not even finna get into that. But, you know, Melania shocked her with silence. So, you know, that's what I get. She broke her silence by not saying anything to this woman because Stormy Daniels ain't worth talking to. Well, like I said, y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will keep y'all up to date with more stuff that comes out. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.